Is it recording? All good. So, last session, the party was first exploring the outer spires, and on the third one, very close to the tower with the gazing eye, there was a nothing that, after trying to get some of your memories and failing, got very upset and just gave up. And this was the perfect chance to ask him some questions. Turns out he was, or he is, a Nether's wizard that's been trapped in here for all the centuries that this city has been buried. He doesn't recall much because one of the things that he told you is that there's some of these old ladies inside a cabin at the top of one of the towers that has been eating some of his memories. And the little that he recalls are some landmarks that he shared with you, including the large hole on here, hole that was the home for the telepathic pentacle. Also revealed that in the forest or grove that you walked past on your way here lived the nether oak. What else did he tell you? He revealed that these humanoid blue magical constructs are called the Magen, and they were created to perform various tasks for the Nether's wizards. The center also said that it is home or where Ariel Arthas operates or operated when he was alive, as well
where was that?
The main spire, the central one. And then the ritual to open the force barrier to enter it was hidden or was known only by the head wizards of every single arcane power. After getting these insights and some better direction or of where to go, headed inside the tower with the gazing eye, and after concluding that it was not trapped or guarded, there was an inscription at the roof of the uppermost room of this tower, but that inscription was cut out by some piece of the roof that had been broken out. And it is safe to assume that this belongs to a set of steps to the ritual that you guys are looking for. As well as in this room, there was this orb of divination that Max used to ask multiple questions and get better insight of where the rest of the codes were. Where was the scroll to summon the Trask? Where was Ariel Arthas? But during the last question, Max's mind gave up to the tax or the toll of using the orb, as one of his eyes was sucked out of his skull and plugged inside the orb, joining the collection of eyes that were already floating around. After this, you guys decided to go to the home, the telepathic pentacle, where 5 silver benches were surrounded a large hole in the middle of nowhere apparently. But after sitting there for a bit and meditating, some of you got to get some insights of the future or an answer of what would happen if. After that, proceeded to finally enter one of the districts of Ithrin and headed inside one of the most notable buildings. And after inspecting it a little bit, it was determined that this was an abandoned, destroyed bazaar where everything was in ruin. Where in here, you were told that laid the ruins of a shield guardian that in fact you guys found. But with further investigation, also found a intact crystal orb that was deemed magical and Max recognized as a drift globe. And with this finding, everyone decided this was as good place as any to take a small break, and that is where session ended.
And we already took the short rest, right? Because I think, I mean, I don't remember. Yep. Good. Oh, that is a really nifty globe you got there, Max. I don't know how useful the daylight or the light is, because we got a lot of creatures around here. Granted, the city's lit anyways.
That is true. The daylight might come in handy. Something like this, you know, can't cause any harm by following us around.
Is there anything else in here?
After spending one, well, besides the drift globe, after 1 hour, you spend 1 hour investigating the whole place, and that was the only finding that you made.
Okay. Well, shall we continue on to the mysterious tower? We believe they part of the third puzzle pieces.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I'm going to take it carefully as is this one of those places that have multiple entrances and exits?
Yep, there is one entrance on each side.
So I will
Well, and where we're standing, wasn't there a big old hole? Like, I can't move the token anymore, but yeah, there's a big hole right there too.
And there's another entrance in here, and there is another two on the other two sides.
So there's 4?
Like a bazaar, like a trade district, like you can enter from all sides.
Nice.
Trade's sake. I'm going to look at the other side to make sure that the coast is clear before we head over to the tower.
Go ahead.
How do you want me to go ahead?
Move the token? Oh, wait, I changed it. Maybe you cannot move it anymore.
Oh, yeah, you did. Huh. We're stuck in here.
Can you now?
Yeah.
Perfect. And as you exit from this side, behind you, you leave the ghost district that was assumed to be the trade quarter or the trade district, and in front of you lays this similar looking tower to the ones on the outside, but less tall and or smaller. And to the sides of it, 8 stone claws latched at it, keeping it in place. At the very top of or like one of the sides of this conical structure, there is a large hole empty into it.
Do we send anyone in first?
Give me a second. Okay, as you approach, you start seeing more of these blue constructs that now you know by the name of Magen. And as they take notice of you, the ones in front take their short bows, aim it at you, and the ones on the back you see start ready in their hands to perform magic. But they're doing it in a more threatening way, not attacking yet.
Mm.
All right, this is where I step up. As I see them all not immediately attacking us, like prior, and more so, just like standing in battle positions. I walk up, the drift globe floating behind me as I look up and hold up a hand, and I'm just like, um, look over at these mages, and I'm like, lower your guard. We're just going through and trying to figure out what happened to this position.
And you start hearing in your head, in common. The formation is like 3 armored magen, and behind the 2 laterals, there's 2 dressed in kind of leathery robes, and right behind the triangle is one dressed in more mage robes. And you sense that the telepathic communication is coming from the later one, as he tells you, turn around immediately. None shall enter.
I'm gonna mind trick
None
over
shall-
to Max. Max, just tell them that you're a Netherese wizard. Just say, can't you see the blah, and pull up that thingamajig you got in your little bag that's Mythalar or something, and just trick him. You've been cleansed or whatever.
Yeah, that you read my mind. As I walk up and I'm like, yeah, none shall enter the standard programming. As I'm like shuffling through my robes a bit, I'm just like, I'm a Netheresian wizard from a different location sent here to figure out just exactly what happened in this location. As I hold up my psychic paper and hold it up to one of the mage. And if you'd like to check out my credentials, then you can certainly do so.
He will say, hold on, I'm looking for a name that I lost.
That's a weird thing to say.
Oh, he's still lost.
Oh, it doesn't say. It only says the title. Okay. He will reply to you. Containment must not be breached. Orders by our astronomer.
Arcstronomer. Oh, I think I do recall Arcstronomer. Um, do you remember their exact position? Because I believe if you just check right here, I might outrank them a bit.
Roll persuasion.
You want me to roll the whole like psychic paper thing?
Is persuasion to see if they want to check the paper first.
Okay, got you. 11.
Orders are clear. Turn around immediately.
Orders are clear, but if a captain comes over and gives you some orders, and then the general walks along and gives you different ones, who are you going to listen to?
We follow not captain nor general.
All right, so if you are not listening to captains and generals, and you have no sense of what examples mean in this world, even though you're magians, I had assumed that you'd have some capacity for communication. An arc wizard versus an arc mage versus the high arc mage and the grand councils. What use are you to you with such little intellect that you can't even check a piece of goddamn paper? Should I have you remade and reassigned to this position so that someone with actual competence can lead? Or would you like to look at my goddamn credentials, see that we're allowed anywhere we want in this city, and let us in?
And with that, we will roll initiative. No, just kidding.
They're done for.
Oh, hello! Right on time.
Perfect.
You see the one in the back, dressed in robes, and takes some steps forward.
Finally. Are you going to inspect my papers at least?
Orders not given, but one exception. Only one.
And I'll pull it out and show him. It's just like, here, something to at least quell your bloodlust of your allies here.
Okay, roll your psychic paper.
What is that? So DC is 8. Oh, so you make a wisdom saving throw, and the DC is 8, 9, 10, 11 plus deception 18.
Wow, that's quite high.
While
Intelligence.
Max is in this conversation, could I subtly, while everyone else is distracted, just cast inspiration on him in case he needs it during this conversation? It's not much, but
I appreciate any bit.
You tap him on the back, and Max feels bardic inspired.
well, I imagine because it's within 60 feet of me, I'm just kind of maybe whispering some sort of prayer or something to inspire him. Sure.
You can do a poem in his mind. You can do.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fucking. I always forget the helm.
Yeah.
I never take it off, so
Oh.
you know, forgot I had it on.
And even sing a
Beautiful
song in his
prayer.
mind, man.
He's like trying to think, and we're just fucking with him.
And you see
It's like,
they
shut up.
start. You see they start repositioning, and then the ones armored start surrounding the gate, and you now notice that it's been welded. And as they take their weapons and start cracking out at the welds of this door, it starts breaking out, and you start hearing some loud thumps. Where is it? From the inside. If the
What is
token
it? What does
tracks.
this sound like?
Like big, loud thumps on the
Like
door.
mechanical thumps, or more like something natural, like a beast, like a, or is it
Yeah.
more like a, you know what I mean, like mechanical?
No,
Okay.
it sounds alive. But I'm trying to drag
Okay.
out that token and it's not working, so let me restart real quick.
Okay.
If there's one thing I've had plenty of practice in this campaign doing, it's being a disgruntled person in power.
that's a good thing.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah. Karen.
I want to see your manager. Now give me their manager.
So, why was this tower like welded up again, Max? I guess that's not a good question to ask them, because then you already said you know why we're here. But I'm just very curious. Why would they weld up this tower unless it's some very dangerous stuff inside?
Well, I told them that we were here to investigate what all had happened to cause the destruction of this place.
And once they had removed the door, they step aside and say, "You've been warned."
Thank you very much. And as part of the inspection, could I get your what's it called? Your what's it called? Can I get your perspective and your testimony on what's all been going on in this tower since you were posted here?
Before leaving, he'll say, Arc Astronomer has been sealed upon creature entering unknown nature.
Very well. Go about your duties.
And they leave.
Oh, this is bad if it's one of those things from the book, the Farim, the ones that soak up magic. Let's hope it's not one of those guys in here, locked up.
Should I detect magic again?
As long as the non-magic using people go first, which is none of us.
I mean, I could go first. I feel like you guys are a lot more likely to cast spells than Brutus is.
Sure thing.
I guess as long as I don't have any active magical effects on me, I don't look magical. Because I've got my false aura.
How long is that? That was only an hour.
hours.
Oh, a day?
No, it's 24.
Oh,
24?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
And if you cast it for a month straight, it becomes permanent.
Oh, I remember now, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's only
Okay.
Professor Orb and me.
Well,
So I guess, yeah, I won't cast a spell and I'll just like hobble my vulnerable self, my non-caster self into the doorway.
As you enter, you start hearing, because now you're in an interior, the thump noises now can be heard throughout the walls, and it comes from the outside. The roof is roughly 40 feet up in the air, as staircase is lit up to a second floor. Duh.
All right. And there's nothing on this bottom floor. It's just kind of empty.
Well, there is rubble and destruction, but you could assume that this was like a waiting room or a resting place with destroyed tables and chairs all around.
Okay.
Where do we enter the staircase? Here or here?
This one.
Here.
Yeah, we'll go up it.
Sorry. Oh, it's fine.
And as you ascend these staircases, you now see an opening to the very end of it, with a well, not small, but it's not like, well, it is large enough for everyone to fit a satchel, made out of steel. It looks like it's been hit from the other side, as it has like root in. I'm blanking, but you know what I mean.
I don't.
It has like dents. There you go.
Right.
Let's keep trucking. Stairs don't walk themselves.
So
Oh.
we can enter another room from here? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there is a steel satchel with dents right above you.
Steel. Oh, like we can climb up it, you mean?
Yeah, you can like. Is a satchel what I think it is?
Satchel?
A satchel's like a bag.
Oh no. What is called the door that you put in the floor?
Oh,
Oh, a
trapdoor.
trapdoor, yeah.
Fucking trapdoor.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're
Yeah,
opening the
that's better.
trapdoor and climbing up then.
I was fucking imagining this fucking satchel hanging down, and I'm like, what does he mean by that?
My mistake.
I cast Detect Good and Evil on the satchel.
Yeah. So we have to
But not yet.
basically just climb up into the hole in the floor.
Yeah, there's a small ladder that leads to the next room.
Ah, this brings back some good memories when you and I jumped that guy down the hole, Brutus.
Don't bring that up now. Yeah, that was fun though. You guys want me to go first, and then I can help you guys up
Sure.
since I've got crazy strength.
Okay, and as you open up and get
Gentleman's
yourself
20.
to the other side, pan to your left. As you see this giant frog-like blue creature that is rampaging and hitting stuff on the ground, and it looks at you and doesn't look friendly.
I can't pan. I'm not in there. Okay, it's only Brutus.
Hey, calm down, calm down. Does it look like there's any way to calm this creature down, or does it look like it's ready to fight?
Is already charging at you.
I will look down on my allies and tell them to get up here quick. We got company.
Okay.
Rolling initiative.
Did you delete me off the thing?
There was some previous thing that I don't know where it came from.
Well, I rolled it because I thought we were gonna have to fight those
Mm.
wizards when you pulled us to battle map. Would you like me to roll again then?
Oh yeah, this is different
Okay.
encounter.
Yes.
Finally.
12 point what, Martok?
12.14.
And as Rain hears you call out for help, he's the first one to react.
All right.
Okay, I would like to quickly run up and go through the door.
Running up takes you 10 feet of movement. Now you're on the left side of the map.
Oh, what the hell is that thing?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Okay, well, I'm assuming it's hostile, so did it like already attack you?
It gave me a look, and I don't know if DM would say that it was like I actually tried to calm it down, and then it was angry, but it definitely looked angry and not friendly. Like it looks aggressive.
Like, because one round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh,
I was.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
gonna. No, I'm not. I'm more asking how he reacted to it. That caused me to react.
No, yeah,
You
but like,
see me with my warhammer drawn, like prepping for this thing to charge for certain.
Okay, well, I'll just move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll move here, and then if it goes to attack me, I'll Can I? You can't hold the bonus action, can you? No. Okay.
no.
If it moves to attack me, I'll just strike with my sword then.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I will. Do I have any bonus actions I can cast? Oh, I thought I did. Never mind. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Brutus, this creature is about to charge at you. Do you want to charge first or do another thing?
Yeah, I would charge up here. And well, yeah, because I can't get all. I'm like 5 feet or like 10 feet away from it. The way my turn is, yeah.
Yep.
Do I want to cast something or do I want to just? I'm just gonna hold an action. If it approaches me, I will try to knock it back a few feet.
Like
Going
push
frog
action?
hunting. No, I'm holding an action to attack.
Okay. Max, that brings us to you.
I don't see it. Where? Oh, is it still up?
Yep.
Oh, it's at the top of these. Okay. Then I got 5, 10, 15, 20.
So that is 15 feet to get to the staircases and another 10 feet to climb them up. So that's all your movement.
Okay. Oh. Oh God. I guess since everybody's kind of like taking a cautionary instead of just straight up aggressive pose, I just want to investigate this thing. Do I know what it is?
Roll. Let me see if Arcana is appropriate. If not,
I like Arcana. I think it's very appropriate.
It's gonna pick nature.
Freaking
Come on, it's a
religion.
demon vampire frog, man.
What kind of monster is this? Acrobatics.
I mean, I could see someone try to explain it that if you did a flip, you were trying to get the brain flowing, you know?
Yeah. I gotta get the blood flowing.
Yeah. I rage so hard that I have to let it describe it.
these are
Reach so hard
pretty
and got
unrelated
so
to
far.
anything. So
History.
Oh, they're quite interesting. These
history.
creatures they are.
Dupe. Hey, 21.
Nice.
Although these aren't too commonly seen or touched on upon wizardry, there's some studies on them for the properties that they have. You know, this belongs to a race called Slad.
Oh, of course. Rain's never heard of them.
Slad. And you, with that roll, you also know that the blue variety is the strongest one. And they have the property that raise creatures that they kill as other Slads. Or even their strikes can infect someone to slowly die and become a Slad.
Try not to let them hit you. They got some kind of infectious claws.
Is it disease?
Only if whatever that disease is turns you into them.
Oh. Well, I'm just saying, my deity might prevent me from being diseased.
With a 21, you know it's a disease.
Woo!
Yeah. All right, we should be okay.
Yeah.
Thank
God
God.
has blessed me on this day.
I guess that'll be my turn then.
Hey, that brings us to Martok, the only one that hasn't seen it.
I'm climbing
So
up.
you take your 10 feet of movement to get with the rest. And now pan to your left.
Okay, and with these fantastic information that I probably heard down the... he's right above me, right? Yes, he's green.
Yep.
I'm just going to shoot it. I'm not taking chances here.
Go for it.
So we're doing 2 SS longbows. And action. I'm drawing a blank here of how this actually works. I can't believe.
For what?
How to roll the damn die. And there's
Oh, you
supposed to
should
be...
just. If you
Are you
right
doing-
click it, it'll pull up that dialogue if that's what you need.
Oh, that's the wrong
That's
longbow.
without SS.
Yeah. I don't know why.
But a 22 would hit.
Okay. And I will do this damage.
So it says 7, but with the plus 10 of the SS.
Yep.
17. Okay, you hit, and this arrow gets half stuck on this creature's skin. It is thick and strong.
Shoot, I'll shoot it again.
It also hits.
It's because the add-on stopped working that the roll buttons are gone. I'll...
It just got updated. I got some pop up on my browser the other day.
This is a damn Warhammer or something.
Should have.
Give me a second to try and
This
roll
is
this.
20.
Natural 20 for 1 crit damage.
No, I didn't.
First roll was
Oh
27
yeah,
for
it's
17
17 and 20. You're right.
and 20.
I'll try to update the album in the meantime, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
At the
maybe
start of
sorry.
As you shoot these arrows to these creatures, you see one of the arrows actually pop out of his body as the wound closes immediately on it. As you get the sense that he's regenerating, and he's gonna approach to the creature that has in front, and he's gonna.
So does my held action prompt.
Yep.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
All right, and then can I smite on this or no? I don't know how that works.
Yeah. With current rules, I don't see why not.
So I will, seeing how big, bad, and ugly this thing is, use my last, or not my last, but a 4th level spell because that sounds fun. But that's 15 damage to start. Is this a fiend or undead?
Nope.
Okay. For 28 plus 15, 43 damage on that attack.
And with that one hit, you definitely get this creature to a not so well state, but he's gonna retaliate. I'm gonna. You see his large amphibian limbs let out these thick claws, and he's gonna to claw down at you for a gentleman's 20.
That'll just hit.
You take 13 slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Wow.
And you feel that the poison in his claws tries to get into your blood, but your blessed nature removes it from you. As he's gonna come
Nice.
with a bite.
Well, if it's poison, I am affected by poison, but if it's like an actual disease.
No, it was a disease, but I didn't.
Okay. Sorry.
It's gonna try to bite now at you, but you dodge out of the way. But as you dodge, it's gonna come in with the other arm with another claw for a 19,
Why
which
is my
you
HP all
successfully
jacked up?
block. But with that brings us to Rain now.
Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna try hop down here. So you tell me if there's any damage, but otherwise I'd like to get over to him. I'm gonna strike him with my. Or please tell me I have it equipped. Okay. 17.
A 17 hits.
Okay, that's 11 damage.
Nice.
And 19 for
Hits.
12 damage.
So 23.
Then I want to put my rapier beside him and use that to attack him. So 11.
11 misses.
Okay.
You throw it just a little too hard, and it loses balance, and is not able to hit. And you start seeing this creature's blue blood start sipping from the wounds it has, and as it touches the ground, it kind of bubbles.
All right, and right where he put his arm down, I'd like to try to strike my warhammer straight into his elbow and bust it.
Ooh.
Gentleman's 20 back on him. And then seeing that he's this vile creature that's leaking blood and stuff, I would use a 1st level smite on him with my first attack for 18 on the first swing, Plus, I gotta get all the smites out before they take it away from us. Woo!
Oh!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry
That
for screaming in
misses.
y'all's ears.
Show the damage. Ooh, how does this
So
look?
that will be 18 and 24. Yeah, as I said, I'll hit into his elbow, and as his face kind of falls from trying to lean onto it, take the warhammer and just kind of split it down and hit onto his head until this frog croaks. And that will be that.
And with the creature gone, you now find yourself and your gear all splattered with this blue blood that drips in a gooey, more dense than human blood texture. And as you start better inspecting the room around you, you now see that this large pole over here sticks to the outside on a large circular opening. And it is easy to determine that this is a large telescope that was used to gaze into the infinite. Other things of note in the room is a kind of study. Most of the things look in a destroyed state. None of it looks salvageable. But to the side of the desk, you see a body with it is a skeletal body, but it is still holding a sword that is going through the ribs, as well as roll investigation, actually.
Everyone?
Well, actually, no. With looking through the room a little bit, you find that underneath this rubble, you find a large hole on the side of this tower, and underneath it, which is this rubble over here, you find a piece of rock with a strange draconic inscription on it.
Ooh. Oh,
Rain, you speak Draconic, right?
Okay, I'll try and examine.
And as you read the text laid onto this rock, the first part is cut out, but you get this translated.
Yeah, I'll say as much.
Okay.
How far back is the other thing?
the burning
Or is
palm
it in the chat?
loosens, and the tongue sheds a secret. You found us the third clue, Brain.
What was... I wonder, can we piece them together now?
I'd like to look over this slad.
What do you want to tell about it?
Well, from what I've heard, it apparently has some kind of like werewolf type physiology, infects others. I want to figure out maybe this was another person at some point. Check out just like case study basically.
Roll
Maybe
medicine.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could use his blood for something. How edible does the meat look?
You're,
One
you're the
D6.
only one that can eat it anyway.
I think it's best if we just burn it. But what is a creature like this doing here anyway?
Can I
We never
cast borrowed
saw this
knowledge?
before.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll cast that, and then I'll roll medicine with a +4 for 9.
Even with that, you can tell that you borrowed the knowledge from the corpse that is laying around here, and you can tell that this is the creature in its natural state and was probably being studied.
Okay.
Oh,
Then I guess I'll continue my investigation and look and see if there's any notes about it over here.
Everything around this studio looks withered. The hole on the roof made by the crashing stone let in the elements, and all documentations look rotten.
What about this chest?
It has mundane belongings such as old clothing and dusty tools like these little hammers that archaeologists use to break down
Chisels, right?
Yeah.
steel rocks. Chisels, yeah.
But what about this guy, Max? And I point to the wizard with like a stab hole and a sword sticking out of him. I mean,
Yeah.
why didn't look
Does the
into
sword
him?
look? Does the sword look like it's still in good repair?
The what?
The sword?
It looks rusty as if it was a normal sword, non-magical properties.
Okay, and then the wizard themselves.
Doesn't well. The clothing that it had withered and rotten. The way it looks is just a skeleton with a sword held through its ribs.
Yeah, but does it look like suicide or someone?
It looks like suicide.
Ah.
Soup or side?
Super side. Self-unaliving.
Is there any apparent indications that he was committing suicide as he was turning?
That's something you could guess.
Ah.
we did seem hostile. I doubt they retain. If it's anything like the werewolves, I know they retain little of their humanity. Only the very adept ones retain some semblance of it. Some of them just go practically feral. Also, just an aside, were the other inscriptions in Draconic? I can't remember. Were they
Yeah,
in like
yep.
other
Yeah.
languages? Oh,
Yeah.
they were? Okay.
Are you standing there looking into the telescope, Brutus? What are you doing? You're at the end of the telescope.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that's what was on this
Yeah, like,
map.
It seemed like this the entire time.
Yeah, you guys see me pull away. I just have a black ring around my eye from these pranksters, you know.
The main glass is intact, but as you look through it, the other end is all shattered and broken.
Is it like in pieces below?
Well, wouldn't it just be pointing up at the icy roof anyway?
Yeah,
Even if it was intact?
that's what you see. Far beyond, you see the roof of the cavern, but the outside, like the other end of the telescope, is on the outside of this cone tower. So if it's shattered, the remains would be
Lost to the wind.
lost. Yeah, to the wind.
And there's no additional levels to this tower. There's just 2 levels. Second level has a telescope. And now a dead
Yep.
slide.
And now a dead slab.
Did you, Max? What did you say about these creatures?
From what I know, they when this one in particular, they come in a few different colors, but whenever this one in particular cuts its victims, there's a chance that they can transform into another slads, especially if they were to be killed by one.
Ah. I was just about to dip my arrows in it, but possibly that's not a good idea. We don't want to get more of these things.
Do you know if it's instantaneous?
I don't believe it's instantaneous. Very few transformations are.
With a 21, I'd say you still would know that the infection would fester through the body in a span of 1 day to a week, depending on the constitution of the victim. And when that time is met, the host dies and basically gives birth to another slat in adult form instantaneously.
Oh, like a chest burster.
Uh,
Something like that.
well, I think I don't know if there's anything else in here. We at least got the first piece of the puzzle. Maybe we should look for more pieces. Maybe someone finds a nice. I mean, this place looks really cool. The dome. I don't know if anything's in there.
And I forgot to describe it as you approach to it. Further ahead, you see this large, massive, if colossal even, looking glass dome supported by stone columns that wrap all around it. The crash had made it crack in from the top to the bottom, making it look like it is a spider web made out of glass. Through the cracks, you could see in the inside, and some cracks are even big enough to let you in, but you'd have to get closer to inspect. Next to it, you see yet another dome-shaped structure, but this one is completely made out of stone.
I'm a bit curious. I would like to go up and just look into one of the cracks.
Okay, approach into this building and peeking through the cracks, you see something very peculiar. You see this place. You see kind of like many contrasting miniature version of different biomes. You see grass, you see snow, you see sand, you see a tiny river going right through the middle. And in the middle, you devise a mechanical looking structure.
Hey,
So is it kind of like a museum, what you just described?
No.
No.
The whole place is like contrasting a little bit. Are you going in?
it's kind of like the domes in Netherstorm, isn't it? Where it's like domes with a biome inside that has creatures that live in a different part of the planet.
Like
Ooh.
like a laser show or something?
No, like a greenhouse that contains an entire environment from a different place.
Oh,
It's like
Oh yeah,
Oh, so like-
biodome.
kind of like a
biodome.
zoo.
Thank you. Yeah.
A what?
Okay.
Biodome.
A biodome. But
Are
what's
we going
curious-
in? Well, I guess none of us looked in except Martok, so it all depends on what Martok
I mean,
says.
this looks nice. I want to get into the warmth and heat up for a bit.
What's curious about this particular structure is that all of this looks natural and alive. You see a tiny desert,
Oh.
tiny rocky hills. You see a little swamp, a little grassy field, a river going right across. And in some parts where the cracks on the glass are big enough, the frost from the outside has come in, forming yet an entirely new biome that has completely adapted.
I want to get into the heat. Get
I
some
want
warmth.
to check this thing F out.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
those look like
same.
they should have weights on them, or is that where the animals would come up to eat, or?
Looks more like a control panel
Yeah,
to
I
me.
think it's a control panel that can control this entire environment. And maybe it's powered by something very
And as you
powerful.
approach,
Tell me all about it, Max. Brutus doesn't know
Mm.
shit.
well, first to mention, as you step into the different biomes, you certainly feel the climate change. On this swamp, you feel humidity and mug all around you. As we're in this grassy field, you feel more like a gentle breeze.
Ah.
Oh my god, the Netheresians were trying to cause climate change the whole time.
Mm.
And
Why
having
were they
a
able
closer
to
look,
keep it sustained? Because it looks like it's breached, yet nothing has changed.
you notice that the frost has come in through this larger crack, and a frost biome has perfectly adapted to the rest of this.
Mm.
And as you get closer into this machine, anyone investigating it, roll Arcana.
Okay.
Can I
No.
just help somebody who's better at it?
If
Go
this
ahead.
doesn't count for my artificer's lore, I'm calling such bullshit.
It is a machine, it does.
All right. Let's see. Twice my proficiency, so I get expertise in this. +8.
Oof.
Ooh.
21 + 8, 29.
And your curiosity gets to its peak. It's not only magic, but it's also tinkering, and you start examining every single bit of this machine, and you well, first describe it. You see like a large metallic wheel in the very middle with a kind of like orb being held by it. On the outside, a metal case holds the whole structure together. To the backside, there is a lever, and around it, 8 X-shaped containers surround it. Well, half surround it. And after getting every single corner of this machine inspected, you can deduce how it works, but it is still a mystery of what it does. You get to know that each of these containers has to be filled out with blood, and then the lever should be pulled for something to happen. For a more mechanical or meta, well, not meta, more, yeah, I'd say mechanic way of function, each of these containers should be filled with 10 hit points worth of blood.
Ooh. Sanguimancy.
How many containers?
8.
Ooh.
So 80 hit points from us.
Yep.
I don't think we need to fill them all to operate the machine entirely.
With a 25, you get the
29.
sense that. Wait, doesn't one proficiency is added already and just add another
No,
one?
I don't have proficiency in history. That's just my intelligence.
Oh shit.
I get
Okay.
29.
With the 29, you get the sense that if it isn't all of them, it wouldn't work.
I can give up
Okay.
40.
I can give up like 20. I guess that is not.
Yeah, I can
don't
give
know
up-
what am I talking about?
I could just use all my hit points if you want me to.
Are you trying to die? Do you have a death wish?
Well, like 80, I'd have what, 33 left over?
Jesus Christ.
I'll give up like 10.
I mean, I have ways of getting it back as well. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just do that. I'll use 80 hit points.
Wow. And you see
No,
Rain.
no. I don't want you to do that. We can each take a part.
Okay, yeah, fine. If you want to contribute a bit.
I would like to contribute rather than you just squeezing yourself out like a sponge.
You can
Otherwise-
heal me as well, right?
I can, but I mean, if we just do a little bit, it'd be a lot less, and we'd
Ri-
still be formidable.
Okay, I'll
Rain
do
just
40.
taking a dagger and just gripping it in their palm and just going over like a faucet.
Goodness gracious!
Okay,
I've
Rain
done
is
40
doing
hit points
40.
there, so
I'll
build
take
up 4 of
10.
them.
I'll do 20.
You see Rain take his rapier, make a cut across his hand, and just squeeze it repeatedly on 4 of these containers. Brutus, what do you have to cut yourself?
I mean, I could borrow a dagger after somebody else hurts themselves.
Hmm.
You do the same on 2 of these containers, and there is 2 left
And you-
unfilled.
10 each for me and
You now
Max
have
then.
HIV.
And then Martok and Max complete the filling of the blood, and now you see this kind of gruesome look of all your bloods distributed in these containers.
I'll start it up.
Gentlemen, join me for a minute or 10.
Oh, gladly.
As I cast Prayer of Healing.
Ooh.
We all get it.
We all get
Yeah.
20?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And then, because Rain went a little crazy with it, I will give you 10 of my lay on hands.
Nice.
So hopefully you're at least okay. I'm back to where I was.
And you feel like eating your sandwich after the blood donation. Speaking of eating, how much time has passed since your last meal?
I feel like I ate during the short rest. I was asking for pears.
I mean, there's got to be plenty
enough.
of plants in here, man, to eat. There's some mushrooms
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there, right?
That's there's a barrel cactus right over there.
Mm.
Let's see. Do I find anything?
Ooh, best survival of the day.
Not terrible.
You find that the mushrooms are eatable, but they could cause
Disease.
poison
I'm just kidding.
if not consumed correctly.
Anything's edible once.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. While everyone else is kind of looking at this contraption, I'll scurry off to these mushrooms that drew my attention on the way in and eat them and see what happens. Maybe I'll have a trip or maybe something worse. Let's
Roll like con save.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to be poisoned? It's very subjective.
And your stomach. What?
Go on, yeah. No, go on.
Your stomach, used to the dwarven godbuster, takes these mushrooms quite well.
How does my stomach feel though? Do I feel full or do I still feel like I mean obviously I still want to eat, but am I good for a little while?
This is enough for a
Okay.
little while.
Okay.
What was the actual purpose of this machine? Just to
Pull the
control the
lever,
environment?
pull the lever. Something's gonna happen.
Oh, the
with-
lever.
Yeah,
Kronk.
Kronk.
Pull the lever,
Kronk,
Kronk.
lever.
Yeah, okay, pull it.
All right, I'm gonna start operating this machine.
And as you pull the lever, you start hearing the mechanisms inside of it start to unfreeze, and some clanks and cracks sound at first as the machine gets used to be functional again. But once it does, you start hearing a constant that my microphone is not picking up motion. And as it does, you start seeing that the blood on the containers is slowly starting to get drained in. Roll a D100.
D100.
Every one of us.
Any, actually.
75.
For 75 of rain. 75. And as the machine starts working, you feel that you're not the only ones around this place.
Cactus people. They actually added cactus people as a creature in MTG in the last
These people.
2 sets ago. Yeah, there's like cactus people, cactus folk,
Oh
Are they
yeah,
called cacti folk? Or are they?
maybe. Yeah.
I did hear that a new Magic set came out.
That's kind of cool.
They're always coming out. It's just recently there was a cowboy one.
Oh yeah, and then they got like the Dread Bloom, I think, that's coming out.
Duskmorn is the newest set. It's like
So
all
is that?
classic horror.
I'm sorry.
No, go on.
Is that all? Is that all the lever we were able to deduce after giving it 80 blood worth?
There's something in this
No,
room with us now.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So 4 of these and 2 of these.
With Max's roll from earlier, would he have known what they possibly use to power this machine? Because that's a lot of blood to do on a frequent basis.
Nope. Only the functioning, not the purpose.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
like
you
how
see
much blood? Or go on. Yeah.
a patrol of Majin storm into the building, and as they see you, they point at you and ready their weapons. As we will roll initiative.
Ah,
I am quite weary.
Oh shoot! I didn't click my token.
Oh, dude, you got to roll again. Then it doesn't count.
I was gonna say like it's like they were trying to have a bit of everything in here.
It's cool though. I wonder if they were trying to create like the perfect biome.
Yeah.
this seems more like a preservation biome, like if they need to reestablish anything.
Mm.
Yeah, this looks like Minecraft when there's like no blending or bios.
Hey, can you pull
Yeah.
up the initiative order so I can see it? Can you add me
Oh,
manually?
I did it.
Okay, I see it now. Can you add me manually, or do I need to roll one first and then?
I can add you.
I think you
What
got to
was the
roll one, and then you can adjust yourself.
Yeah,
He rolled a
there we go.
19.
90.
Yeah.
Are these the same guys from earlier or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, they look exactly
Well,
the
they-
same to one
yeah,
another, so
yeah,
you wouldn't
That's
recognize.
a fair point.
That's that.
No, that guy's got a different rust spot. I swear. Damn, that guy rolled really well.
As this one takes the drop,
It's clobbering time.
he moves through the pond, or he moves first through the glacier, then through the pond, and then is going to take a crossbow shot at Martok.
Fuck.
There.
16.
That is a miss.
As the arrow just zooms past your ear, but that brings us to you.
Well, thanks to Max, I'm going to use one of my new spells. So, as I see these suckers entering, I am going to cast a 3rd level slow with my pack slot. So that is a 40-foot
Nice.
cube.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. So I'm
And,
guessing you're targeting all of these.
if I can target them all,
I think he can get all of them.
Uh-huh.
I think.
40 cube.
Ah.
Holy shnikes.
Yep, okay.
that's them.
So everyone makes a what save?
They make a DC 16 wisdom save. DC 16 wisdom.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
The one in front of you passes.
Hmm?
Then one of the back also passes. That's initiative. Also passes. If it makes it baits, so also passes. All the melee ones pass. Let's see the ones in
Jesus.
robes. One in robe fails, and the other passes.
Jesus, I have 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
And you get the feeling that these magically created constructs are resistant to magic.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will scurry on and hide behind the machine. And
Okay,
that is the end of my turn.
that brings us to Max.
So, what all exactly can I do with this machine?
The blood is seeping from the containers. It is doing its work right now.
Oh, so it's more of a turn it on and let it go.
Yep.
Well, shit. Well, I freaking crack my knuckles. Okay. All right.
Fireball.
As I 5, 10, 15, as I look out amongst all of them, I'm like, God, this shit again. Who told you to guard this place, and what new management do I need to put forth amongst all of them? Don't worry, assistant. I won't be needing any more containment spells. If they know what's good for them, they'll just listen to me. I'm going to try to persuade them to stop combating.
You feel that these aren't the same ones you spoke to.
Oh yeah, I get that. But I'm basically just trying to fake it till I make it and act like I'm supposed to be here.
I like how we cast the spell on them and then we're like, I'm kidding. We just need to back down.
They seem pretty fixated on fighting.
Never mind. As I see
I would
my
say that that attempt was your action.
what was that?
That attempt to persuasion was an action.
Speaking's a free action, and you never made me take a roll.
Fair enough.
In that case, I am going to cast. You know what? Sure. Fireball.
Okay. Do you encompass all of them, or does this one free?
This one's what 20-foot radius, so 40-foot. Yeah, I can hit all of them.
Okay. So roll damage, and I will roll saves.
All right. 29.
Okay. The one on the front resists some of the fire. One of the back fails. Hold on, let me play the damage now, because then I will forget. So this one takes half. This one takes full. This one takes half. This one takes half. And now the ones with robes. That one fails, and the one that is slowed fails. Takes the full hit, and hold on, is it resistant? Nope. You see that you almost managed to dissipate them, but the other one passes.
As I'm like strolling up, trying to look cocky. I take one look over at them. I'm like, no, just never mind. Just, I was like, never mind. Keep casting things. You're doing good. Pat, get behind him and cast a fireball.
That brings us to rain now.
Okay, I'm actually gonna move away. 10, 15, 20. 25.
Okay.
Why, what?
You could walk through this stream. It's not deep.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, I just assumed that. Yeah. Don't worry. I will. I'll just hold an action to use my bow. If they get close to like past here, then I'll shoot the first one with 2 shots.
Okay.
But
You
yeah.
can only hold 1 shot.
Oh yeah, it's attack. Okay, so I can only do 1 attack action. Okay, fine. But I can still like draw as part of the action and everything, right?
Yep.
Okay, for now I will just put away my rapier and draw my shield. Or equip my shield rather.
Sounds good.
But yeah,
But that
that's it.
brings us to Brutus.
All right, I would charge straight up at this one and gonna try to knock his gears back into place as I will attack this construct with my warhammer. First swing for 29.
It's
All right, for 13 damage as I just swing right against his head and hopefully dent it in. Second attack. Sorry, go ahead.
he looks more bitten than not.
14
14.
miss.
He block. He doesn't
Wait,
have a
did he
shield, but
pass this slow?
this one over here, yeah.
Damn.
The only one load is the mark in the back.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Hmm.
All right, and then I'd like to shove this guy down.
Okay.
Ooh! So I go to shove him and just trip on the foliage. Just fail completely as my foot gets stuck or something.
And as you flip, your shield gets intertwined in his legs and he falls prone.
What? He rolled lower than that?
Yeah.
They just look like 2 fish out of water.
Yeah. And this one, seeing the this is the slowed one, so that he can only take 1 action or bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, and if he tries to cast a spell, he rolls a d20, and over 11, it takes him 2 rounds to cast it.
Oh.
And under
yes.
11, it does nothing.
Oh, even better.
So he's
Hmm.
11 or higher. He rolled 11, so he's gonna try to get into Brutus's mind and tell him retreat. As you need to make me a wisdom saving
You
throw.
could not
That'll
this
go off
turn.
next
Next
turn.
turn. He needs to use the
Next
action
turn?
next turn as well to get the damn. It's like
Well,
2 turns.
I could roll it now because it says it doesn't take effect until the next turn.
He
Fair.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, yeah, roll it next turn. But yeah, he's
Okay.
speaking. And then the next turn comes in.
No.
at the end of turn he can make another wisdom save as well.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. let me
shit.
do that. And he stays low.
Wow.
This one, seeing that there's a magic user, actually he's gonna target the non-magic user.
Who the hell is that? Is that his owl or something?
The what now?
You're targeting
He's
the
talking
owl?
about Brutus. Paladins are spellcasters, okay?
He tries
Say-
to launch this second attack at you, but your
Okay.
armor deflects it somehow. I don't
Okay.
know why it's in attack. This one is gonna take approach just a little bit up to here and crossbow the caster. 16 to max. Did you cast your mage armor in the last
Yeah.
8 hours?
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, since we've taken a long rest, which I'm assuming.
So those are 16 hit.
I'm just gonna. I'll take the hit. Yeah, it hits.
Okay, you take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
This one is. Is it in range? Hell yeah. It's gonna charge next to his ally to bring some support, and he's gonna swing twice with his great sword for a 21 and a 6. So the first swing cuts you for 7 slashing, and then goes to attack again, but swings wide.
How much slashing?
7.
Okay.
So nothing.
As I'm standing there, I just barely get up and harden my skin as it collides.
This one is gonna take a better position and also shoot the caster. 14.
14 misses.
Oh. Your mage armor does its job at protecting you.
For once.
This one is gonna use half his movement to stand up. Then try to surround you a little bit. And swing twice with his great sword. 19 and 8. As that brings us to Murtok.
Okay, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will move back a bit to get a better shot at the one at the back. We'll aim at the slowed target, and I will SS longbow. Sucker.
Okay.
Twice.
If you feel that the slowed movement doesn't allow him to dodge properly as the arrow hits him.
17.
And you make him explode.
I'll shoot him one more time.
To
That's 17. That's also hit then. And yeah.
What's the new target?
Oh, I would shoot the second caster then. I didn't see that I killed him. I thought he was still up.
Okay. And with this second shot, you bullseye him and he also explodes.
Nice.
2 shots, 2 kills.
Yeah. And turn is over.
That brings us to Max.
I will. We got 4 left. I'm going. You know what? I'll just cast Firebolt. Right. That one.
Firebolt! Okay.
Actually, which ones are using crossbows?
Yeah, the ones that are not in melee.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that one. And then Firebolt. Oh, it was almost good.
Didn't Rain's shot
Get
go
those
off?
out of the way.
Yeah, have I missed something? Because I say when he
Oh
gets
yeah,
to-
this one crossed. So yeah, you would have shot at this one.
Okay, let's roll on it. Mm-mm,
Then
mm-mm.
we're gonna hide behind the machine.
Need to equip it. Ignore the second roll. It's the first one.
Oh, rest in
So
peace.
unfortunately 9, but which I'm guessing doesn't hit. But if it does, there's
It
a
does.
damage.
It
Okay.
doesn't, but that brings us to your turn. You can
Okay,
shoot again.
now I'll like re-equip my shield, I guess. So I'll just unequip that. But I do want to cast, since these are the same as before. Let me see. What's the best way to do this again? I want to cast that shatter thing again.
Okay.
So it's a 10-foot radius sphere. So if I put it, is there a way I can put it so I get like those 3?
And foot is really small. Holy shit.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
You could get
yeah,
these
probably not.
2.
1, 5, 10, 5, 10. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's get these 2 then. So in a way that misses Brutus, I guess, is that's possible. I'm sure it is.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just con save.
On save.
And
What's the
if
DC?
they're
Wow.
a 14, and if they're what was the thing again? Non-magical. Oh no. Construct is
Damn, one
disadvantage.
shy of max damage.
Yeah.
So the
If they're a
disadvantage is their
construct, they
construct.
have
Yeah.
disadvantage. Okay.
And they just take full damage.
It's flat.
You feel
if
that
they got
they're-
advantage,
Yeah, their construct nature counteracts their magic resistance as they both take the full damage of it. Even you make these two. Oh no! One of these explode, and the other get very low. And as that one bursts in Brutus's face, making
Oh,
me
yeah, I
a
forgot about
dex
that.
save.
Oh, is that the shield deck save or the normal deck save?
It is an
Ooh.
area effect, so
It's just 0 damage
Hell
then,
yeah,
Brutus?
Borther.
Nice.
Yeah, it is 0 damage.
Yeah.
and you manage to block all of this
Yeah,
force
hell
energy
yeah.
on you.
I just duck behind the shield as it radiates behind me. Hell yeah.
Is that your turn, right?
Nope. I want to also toss my rapier over
Oh,
here,
the flame rapier.
and then draw my regular. Well, no, I guess I can't do that because I already drew my shield. But yeah, I'll draw the rapier there. Okay, and then that's gonna attack him. Hopefully this will get him. 12.
He will. Well, the blade would strike onto his armor and do nothing.
Okay. I'll just spend the rest of 5, 10, 15, 20. What's up here? That's it.
That brings us to Brutus now.
I would strike at the one that I've kind of been duking it back and forth with, as I will try to attack him. 18,
18 hits.
10 damage. And then because this dude's... Was that enough or no?
Nope.
I would smite him. Even if I didn't know this guy upset me.
And the
12
radiant
damage.
energy is just enough to make him go.
As I jam my warhammer into this thing, and now I'll charge at this guy with his ally on me, and I'll swing at him with that guy on there like a baseball bat, or throw it at him, whatever sounds cooler.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yes!
I gotta do it again. I'm sorry.
No.
I got my
No questions asked.
first
He
24
explodes again.
damage, and then let's do the smite.
Ooh.
So 24 and 18.
He's super gone.
Okay, I will roll my dex save.
2 of them.
First one's 14. Second one's 21.
And you manage to completely block both force explosions.
Okay. And then I think that was... So it's here 5, 10, 15, 20. Then I would like to charge back, or charge towards this guy. Sure. That'll be my turn. Sorry.
Okay. And without any feelings or emotions, he doesn't know retreat. He will charge at you. And great sword you twice for a 21 and a 6.
All right.
You're hit for 7 slashing damage.
Ugh,
Or
I'll
for
take
2
2.
slashing damage. But that brings us to Martok now.
Yeah. Last one live. I'll move up a bit. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 30, stand here. And let's go. That's a miss. That's a
How much
miss.
was it?
That's 2 misses, and that's the end of my turn.
My page reloaded, so I cannot see. from
8
the
and
moment.
9.
Yeah,
they're
that's two misses.
definitely misses. Yeah.
And that would brings us to Max now.
With only the one left, I'm gonna peek out from behind this thing and shoot another firebolt. Wow. At least I'm
11
consistent.
misses.
I'll pass the turn.
But that one brings us back to Rain now.
Okay. I'll just run up and try draw my actual rapier. Try strike this guy. 23 and
And
this is the second
223.
hit,
Wow.
23. So that was the hit. I was just rolling 2 attacks. So 30 damage to get all.
30. Ooh. And you're feeling about to drop.
Okay, I'll move the rapier over and we'll get him that way. 17 to hit and
Hits.
9 damage.
And you destroy this last one target as you two are victims of its fairy end.
Is this a spell? I can't remember.
No.
Okay, well 13.
Oh yeah, with the extra save, but 13 is still not enough to resist it well as you take 10 force damage.
Okay, I'll take 7 because I should get 3 temp HP from killing a
Oh,
unit.
from killing a guy. You're saved for this? No? Okay. And you resisted.
And after 2 turns and barely being able to cast the spell at all, saved.
That was a con though. It is a dex.
Okay, then add 3 to that.
Add for a dex
Yeah.
save?
Yeah.
So
Are you
19 and
more
17.
dexterous than
Oh, what? I'm looking at the wrong fucking character.
Oh,
I
you're
wrote
at
the wrong
Nick
character.
Thornhill,
My
man. Who the fuck is Nick Thornhill?
My bad. Subtract 4.
Okay,
Wait,
14 is
what did it roll with? Let me just roll again.
2d20
Yeah,
keep high as 1 plus 2 or some strange thing.
Okay.
Like it didn't even matter in the end.
why are you how do you have advantage though?
From Shieldmaster.
Does it give you advantage in dex saves?
I will link it, but yes, it does.
Nice.
If you aren't incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex save you make against a spell or other harmful effects that target only you. But if you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save to take only half, you can use your. Wait. Why does it have the? There is a thing for advantage on it. I thought. Maybe not.
Barbarian. Well, as you were combating
not.
these guards,
Uh,
the blood from the machine has been seeping and now is almost empty. And as a few more seconds pass
my
by,
bad.
the whole blood is completely drained out into the machine as the wheel starts spinning more and more rapidly and the orb inside of it starts slowing down. And as the machine halts to a stop, the orb held by the spinning wheel opens in a shine of light, and we will take our bile break.
I'll eat a pear behind the machine in the meantime.
Okay.
Out of sight of Brutus. Otherwise, he's going to steal him.
Think I've been rolling my dex saves right then.
Great.
Unless it's doing it correctly on Oh no, it is. It's adding it right. I'm down. My bad. I'm sorry for I don't know why I was rolling with advantage.
Yeah.
Yippee ki
Yeah.
You do. How are you?
Good, good.
Excellent, excellent.
All good, all
That's what we
good.
like to hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fucking with my sleep since I fixed my sleep patterns. I've seen my statistics on the Thursday to Friday sleep.
Are those because of game night?
Hmm. I mean, I sleep very well right now. The past couple of nights.
Good.
I slept 10 hours,
Good,
19
good.
minutes yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and then 8 hours yesterday till today. Yeah, it is working. Usually 6 hours after this, 6 to 7 after. No, I think I won't go to. Won't fall asleep until 1 hour after we're done. Still.
If I ever get over like 6 to 7 hours, I start to feel even more groggy. I'm sleeping too
Oh.
much.
Yeah, for me, it's just I just need to wake up at the same time, and I'm fine. I get up at 8 a.m. every day now. Except weekend where maybe 9. But yeah. It's at least working for me. But yeah, if I don't set an alarm, I can sleep for 16. Easy. I think my record is being sleeping for 26 hours or something. Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
Oh, you
is.
slept for a day.
Yep.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
I could never. Or
He
you
just closed his eyes, it sounds
Yeah.
like.
Just turn off anything that can wake me up. Just all the whatchamacallit, the window blinds. What's it called?
But what
Yeah.
had you done?
Hmm?
Yeah, I mean, even still, like, you had to have been exhausted.
Yeah, I was ill. I had like influenza or something.
Oh, that makes sense. Because when I got my COVID shot, I felt sick for like 2 days. But when I told my family, like, that didn't kick me too hard. I've been sick for 2 days only. They said it's been 2 weeks, and I was like, what?
Are you sure they put the needle in the right place and not in your head or something?
Oh my gosh. No, like I don't know how 2 weeks happened, but I was normal during that whole time. Well, not normal. I was drowsy, but I couldn't tell that much time had happened.
Oh, that's crazy.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Resuming our adventure.
Can I eat my pear
Rain.
real fast?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Roll d20.
And
No, not you. For the pair.
You said for me to roll a d10.
No.
I ate another pair, Rain, while
Okay.
hiding behind the machine, and I just want to get another spell for free. We'll see how bad it can be. I don't know if we had 6 before. We possibly have. Is this a cantrip or some shit?
You gain the ability to cast invisibility once.
It's a nice one.
Can I have a pair?
Sure. Don't you have a 5 in your backpack and you ate like 1 already? I think you have
Yeah.
another 4.
I have no idea.
Well,
Each of you took 5 pairs.
Yeah, we took 5. I think you had 1 already, maybe Max.
Oh, right. Okay. So I will eat a pair. Do I need to roll a d10?
D20.
D20.
D20. 7.
Oh, I'm back.
And you shared Martok's ability to cast invisibility once during the day. Like if it goes to the next day, it runs out.
Mhm.
And Rain, the most blood donor, roll a d6.
What does the most blood donor get?
6.
Roll a d6.
I did. I got 6.
You got Max? Woohoo! Yes. Come
Yeah,
on,
Max
man.
could be worse as well.
Ah, it's gonna be good.
This orb in the middle opens up in a shine of light, and out of it comes out a fox. And you start seeing it jump around, and as it jumps in this grassy field, its fur turns a light green, and as it runs towards Rain and steps in this muddy place, its fur turns of a more darkish green color. And as it reaches the Rain, it climbs up your back and it takes the color of your clothing.
I knew it. I knew it was generating familiars.
You have gained.
Okay. I was gonna grab it and throw it off.
How the fuck did you know that, huh?
No, I was gonna say make me a pseudo dragon before, but I didn't say it.
Well, I'll grab it and throw it off me for so.
What gave you the inclination, though, that that's what it did?
Because this is a biome. Biomes need creatures. We put the blood in.
Mhm.
It creates creatures for the biomes to live here.
Mm.
Yeah,
And as you throw him away, it returns to you.
well, I want to prevent him from crawling up me.
And as you
Well,
start
You gotta
trying,
train him.
Can I grab him?
yeah, sure. It lets you grab it and it just sways its tail to you.
Okay, I want to make. Can I like check to see if it's hostile?
It looks very friendly.
Okay. I'll put him down. I'll put him down. I don't want to have him on me. I'll make like a stay gesture.
And as you do, the fox sits.
Okay. Well, it seems this machine makes life then.
It does.
What does the fuck?
Seems to like your Rain.
Yes, well, I assume it's because it's probably mostly comprised of me. So I'm not sure how to feel about that.
You feel that as long as the fox is around you, you feel more agile and more dexterous as you have advantage on dexterity saves and checks.
Oh, cool. Very helpful. Indeed.
Thought you were gonna pick it up and bite the do the bite
Like,
attack. I was like,
thought
no,
this was
no,
gonna do to me.
no, no, don't do it.
He owes me some blood back. Like, Okay, I'll.
Hey.
What else do familiars do? I actually don't know. I haven't used them in D&D.
It's not a familiar spell. It
Right.
is a familiar, but doesn't work like the spell. It'll follow you around. It doesn't follow your commands,
Okay.
but it is friendly towards you and your allies. And
You
as
got a
long as
pet.
it is,
Yeah.
as long as it's within 5 feet of you, you have advantage on dex saves and checks.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep him around. So.
I'm gonna shake the canisters and wonder where the heck the other animals
Yeah.
were.
Gonna walk over. I wonder. Well, it's probably gone now, but I wonder what would have happened if we put the slad blood in here.
Oof.
I was thinking that too, but I thought maybe it wanted living blood.
Hmm.
Should we try?
To
And we've
bring him
got
all the way
time.
here. I mean, we could drag him here. I don't know how much. If he's probably already drained.
Fair. I don't know. I wouldn't mind a little pet.
Well, if you want to try, you'd have to donate at least 40, unless if we plan to do that again.
Oh, that's fine.
Nice. After you pull the lever to the back of the machine, you can now see a kind of like a gauge.
Yeah.
That is basically the cooldown of the machine.
Ah.
And you see
Okay.
that it's very slowly filling up.
Cool, that
Can
gives
I
us
make,
plenty
like,
of time to grab the sled.
Can I make like an estimate on how long it will take to fill up?
1 day.
Okay.
I don't think we should actually put the slad in. It might just create another slad.
That's true.
If what Max says is accurate.
Well, what are you going to name it then, right?
I haven't thought of that yet. I'll see how his nature is, but he seems to follow me close enough anyway.
Maybe you could teach it to do tricks.
You also see that the fur matches whatever color he's touching.
Like
Ammo.
chameleon. Hey, look, Camo's a good name. I shall call you Camo. But I'll spell it CHAMO because it's like chameleon. Okay. I'll bring back my sword as well. So when we went in here, it looked like a huge dome, but this looks more like, what's the word, like oblong or...
Ignore the shape of the map.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. It's almost like a leaf.
Yeah.
Never
Or a
mind.
tree. So this is... Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry.
where did the different paths lead?
They are all to cracks around the dome.
Okay. Why is there a skull here?
Because that's where he is, the bad guy. We don't want to go there.
He's like behind the tower, I thought we were told.
Yeah, like there's a
Bad guy.
where the tower is.
We were told of a demi-lich. Right. I
Behind
don't know if you
Oh,
were
yeah,
there yet.
I remember the demo that, yeah.
Do we want to walk in a second dome?
Sure. Why not? We're right here. Thunderdome.
Yeah.
And just okay. Let me see. What map was this? No way, I didn't prepare it.
Theater of the mind. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's no encounter anyway. I spoiled it. My bad. As you walk inside this another dome, it is noticeable from the outside that many sections of the room have collapsed down, and entering, you now see there is a walkway that splits in both directions to then reconvene in a middle section. This other middle section is a vast open space with hold on, my dog, sorry.
Mhm.
He lied. There's wolves. Run.
um, this another big open area exposed to the elements for the cracks on the roof, or not cracks. There is like whole sections collapsed in. You see a large theater with rows of benches facing towards it, and even these other sections on a second floor that also have like more wealthy benches for more sophisticated people. Those are on the second floor. You can see them from one of the sides, and you could assume that atop of you there's more. There's icicles hanging from the balconies that look over the theater, as well as the cracks in the sky. But at the back of the theater, you see that there's no curtain where it should have. Well, there was once a curtain around there, you could assume, for other theaters that you've been or you've been told about. And you can see the side entrances going to the back rooms.
Hey, we might find some instruments in here, Brutus. Maybe there's some fancy old ones that held up in the crash. If this indeed was some form of a theater or opera house or whatever it could have been.
Are you suggesting we start a band when this is all said and done?
Oh, can't sing, I can't dance, and I can't play anything, but maybe you can.
So you want to be a drummer, is what you're saying.
I can play the drums, yeah.
All right. Are we going in? Well, are we gonna scope it out and pick up instruments? You want to?
Yeah, if there's anything
That'd be
left
worth
behind by
money.
the yeah.
But what possible? I mean, I'll look around to see if if there's something that's like to do with scrying or anything like that. I'm assuming when you say instruments, you mean like tools
Play
and stuff, not musical.
Yeah, musical instruments. What I mean.
Oh, it really is that.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that I mean, if it is a theater, I mean, I would assume there's some form of instrument.
Yeah, this could be like
or-
an alien theater where it's like
Yeah.
they want to show off their latest tech.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Should we
Like-
go
like
on then to
a
the next
exhibition or something.
we can scour
So,
it
yeah,
real
I'll
fast to see if we
look
find
around.
anything. Just real quick, and then
Okay.
keep going.
Are you splitting to scout or staking together?
Let's split up.
Yeah, it seems safe.
Yeah.
The
was
back
no
rooms. Well, the main theater doesn't seem to have anything of worth. The benches have withered out, and even the second floor, the more fancy ones, have hole in it. But in the back rooms where you would have expected to find, my dog is destroying my pillow. Stop.
Stop playing fetch with a pillow. Hit the dogs, tell them that play with me, and then throw the.
Now it thinks you're playing.
Yeah.
Maybe. In the back rooms, you do find some storage because you have split and well, actually roll each of one an investigation.
2 of us has rolled. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I rolled a
Max gets.
16.
Oof.
He's getting the good loot.
Okay. Martok, you find some boxes covered in dust and rime. And upon opening them, you find clothing and costumes, some wigs, and other theater implements.
Hmm.
Brutus, you find roll a d8. I don't know what this is called in English, but you know this trumpet that has this stick that you move?
The trombone.
Hmm.
The trombone. You find one of those.
All right, and to alert people of what I found, I'd like to play it.
Roll performance. And
Do you know how to play it?
Of course. No, not a clue.
Okay, do you know what you do? Okay.
Brutus's
I'm a new bard.
inner bard gets the sense of how would this thing work, and you start hearing a lovely trombone melody come from the adjacent rooms.
Brr, brr, brr,
Rain.
Yeah.
You find sets of masks. One of these that are sad, some happy, some have horns, and some depict like these mythical creatures like vampires with fang, a werewolf mask, a zombie mask, demon masks, and all sort of masks displayed on a wall in the room that you're in. And Max, you find a room mostly in ruin. The chair and desk is splintered and filled with rubble, but on the very middle, you see chains lock up a book.
Ooh.
I think that might be my new favorite book. Yeah, we'll absolutely investigate closer.
You find that the chains are locked, not magically, but there is a lock binding all chains together to the book.
Well, I will first get the rest of the party.
Okay.
Is the book like locked down, like onto the surface, or is it just chained closed?
It is chained, bind to the desk. If you were to remove the chains, you could take the book.
Okay, yeah, I'll get the rest of the party. Hey,
Do you think
I
it's wise to open it?
I think I found something a little bit interesting, but if at least learn my lesson. I'm gonna mess with this thing, but if you want to be there while I do,
Sure, it's got to have all those plays that they had in here, the secret ones.
oh my god, the
Is
complete
there-
William Shakespeare.
Is there anything like on the spine or the to indicate what kind of book it is?
You can read, and the letters on the book adjust to your eyes so anyone can understand it. And you can read a glamorously written title on it: Blasphemy of Kings.
Well, I will is anyone here? I am. I'm proficient in thieves' tools. What am I saying?
You're the thief of the party.
Man, if only someone here could pick locks, huh? Picking my teeth with a freaking lockpick.
Just knock on it, man.
Yeah, I
Go ahead and roll it.
All right. What is that? Just Thieves' tools, proficiency,
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. All right.
You still have the bardic
Uh,
inspiration because you never burned it.
There would
No,
be a
that's only
plus
10
4
minutes,
on,
damn it. Yeah.
There'd be a +4 on top of this roll.
Okay.
20.
A 20. And even if this is a netherist lock, you have picked so many varieties of locks in your lifespan that you managed to crank it and open it. And as the books recede from the book, it is now there to be opened.
Now, as much as I would like to do this, look at this book immediately, I'm going to cast Identify and see if there's any curses on it.
That's not how identify works. It doesn't identify curses.
It doesn't
it
identify
doesn't?
curses.
It does
What
not.
does it? What does it do? Display. You learn the properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has.
There's something in the DMG that says it though. You can use it to figure out like an effect that's identify an effect that's on the item itself, but it will not tell you if an item's cursed until you attune to it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't require attunement. It doesn't have any uses. It barely appears to be magical.
So
But,
until you use it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll open it up.
and as you open it, roll a d4.
Ooh.
That's how many higher demons get summoned. 3.
That's how many Bahamets you can
Yeah.
control. And as you open the book, the very first pages are empty. And naturally, you start exploring more, but it's empty pages. And then you start flicking through the book until, as the middle of the book, you finally can read some text on it. And there's a big title that reads The Trader. And if you were to spend 10 minutes on it, you could know its content.
I mean, yeah, I can read and walk while the rest of the party is like going back to investigating other things.
Is anyone else taking a glance at the book?
No, that seems up Max's alley.
Sure, I'll have a look. I mean, I'll look over Max's shoulder while he's thumbing for it.
Roll a d3.
I'm not.
D3 now. Huh.
A d3.
Shit, dude.
Oh, we're getting sections of the book.
Oh my god, that's instant death. Oh my god.
No, I need to get to know the first part of it so we can piece it
And as
together.
Max opens the book, he doesn't seem to see anything because he just starts flicking out. But when he opens it, you can read a title that says The Haunted.
The Haunted. Wow, nice.
The Haunted.
You guys sure you don't want to have a look?
I'd rather not delve. I mean, it seems to be something either demonic or
Yeah, maybe low size shouldn't look at
blasphemous.
that. If it is something like that.
Remember, anything I see, Lol sees, so
Hmm.
I want to impart any knowledge to her that I don't
I
have to.
agree. I could try. I'm not very
Roll.
intelligent.
Roll a d2.
Next one is a D1. It's counting down. There is actually a
And
D1. It's kind of weird. But yeah.
as you
What?
as
Yeah, there's a
your
D1
curiosity peaks. That's crazy.
That doesn't
Rain, roll me a d1. As your curiosity peaks and you say, okay, I'll maybe take a look. You go to the very end of the book and the last pages, the text of the last pages are visible to you. And the title of them say, The Martyr. I'll be damned.
A D1 is just a marble.
A marble.
I think I have a D3 somewhere.
You showed me a D3, a D5, a D7.
Yeah, all the odd numbered ones.
Yeah. And I was like, what is wrong with you?
D19 for when I really don't like a player.
Yeah. Roll this D20 please.
Oh no, that actually happened. One of my players got a curse, and it basically just removed their ability to nat 20, and I gave them a D19.
Oh, the actual dice.
Yeah.
How the hell does a D19 look?
So since Rain is the only one that hasn't seen the empty section that nobody else can read, are you spending the time to read your section?
Me no.
No, I'm talking about the others.
Right.
Okay, so each section would take you 10 minutes. I guess you could clump together and, well, like
Yeah, we'd have to take it
individually.
Yeah.
It
My
depends. It
Discord
depends. If we
broke.
fold the book totally like a circle, we can stand on one side each and read the sections
Yeah,
so we
but
can
we
see.
probably have different pages to read or something.
Yeah, but I can read those pages, and someone else can hold up the middle
Oh,
pages and read through
I
them,
get
and
it.
the side one can. I mean, if you really want to do it like that, but yeah, 3 minutes is fine.
I doubt
And-
the spines of old medieval books were the best. Maybe we could just take the spine apart. Like this
We
episode of
lost our
Game of
DM,
Thrones
by the
I
way.
watched, the pages were just put together with like clips.
Ah,
Maybe it's a book like that.
yeah.
He got sick of us. He left.
I was wondering what
Oh,
the
yeah, I remember that.
last part of the book was called. So there was 4 chapters. We know 3 of the chapters.
My Discord crashed.
Yeah.
So
I have the first part, yeah?
And we can't read it again? Is there something preventing somebody else from like doubling up?
you cannot read the section, like you can only read the section that you rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that is the only part of the book visible to you. The rest are blank pages.
But
Okay,
I'm saying like somebody couldn't read again afterwards or something. So
But we
could
do.
get the last
We
part.
have a 5th player. He can roll.
Professor Scant?
Yeah!
Of course.
No, there's only 4 sections to the book.
Oh.
And Professor Scan takes a look at it and says, I see only a blank book. Maybe you have to be alive to read it. So, who got the Haunted?
I thought Max got the
I got the Haunted, Max got the Traitor, and Martyrus Brutus.
That's rude.
That's what you get from your 10-minute read.
Uh-huh.
Max got the Traitor.
The Martyr.
The Martyr.
Oh my god, I can't see.
What? The file is too large? What do you fucking mean? I'm gonna have to screen cap it and send it.
They're just telling you to get Nitro, bro.
I'm not praying for Nitro.
I need to cancel my subscription.
I got the classic that's only like $10 a year.
A year?
Yeah. It's the
Holy
it doesn't
shit.
have all the features, but it makes things nicer. Because it's originally all they had, and then they started adding more features, and they just made like the Nitro, Discord Nitro, whatever deluxe. I don't know.
I DM to your Discord.
Yeah,
Your
thank you.
sections.
I'm going on my phone so I can copy the text.
This looks like a fucking puzzle, and the brain teasers is just like, if purple is to the left of yellow, but yellow is to the right of green.
Stop licking me! What do I
Mm.
have?
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
No, I got my story. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, read it.
Well, assuming 10 minutes have passed and you have read all your sections, you now hear the you actually get a vision in your head. You see the image of an old person with a thick heavy cloak around it. He looks of the royalty, and the crown on his head confirms it. His long white hair, accompanied with his long white beard, and his eyes almost hidden by the wrinkles, is called,
Mm-hmm.
and his skin makes you stand or not stand, see in your mind this old king, and as he tells you, "My sons, you are now cursed. You must play the act to lift it up." And as the vision recedes, the martyr, all attacks against you are made with advantage. The traitor, you cannot perform any action that would benefit you or your allies directly. And the haunted.
Wait, is it okay? Directly.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay.
I can
that's
still
not as
like
bad.
I can still like careful cast fireball.
Okay.
That would be beneficial to your allies.
Directly? I'm just not
Yeah, that
hurting
would
them. I'm
be
not
fine.
benefiting them.
Fair enough.
Indirectly, you're helping.
Yeah.
The haunted. A shadowy figure plagues your mind and your dreams.
Demon. Yeah.
You do not benefit from long rest.
Nice. Well, also happy the bastard. Hey, what did it say? You have to play out your haha.
You have to play the act to lift the curse.
Oh no.
I've got something crazy that I'm gonna ask you guys then.
Well, there are some masks in the other room if you want to
Yeah.
fancy yourself a thespian.
Well, I am a bard.
Yeah, I want to play it out as well. Let's go. Go on, gang.
Mine? Can I get? Do you guys want me to read you mine or tell you at
Yeah,
least
can you
the
post
ending
your
of it?
things in
I
the
posted mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
The spelling might be a little weird because with the copy paste and the
Mm.
cursive, I don't think it picked it up as well.
Well, if
I
you're
suppose
sharing
I
it,
could-
you can now share your pages as well.
The image,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. Let me just.
Where
I
do you want
mean-
me to-
I'm assuming these all end with us dying. I don't feel like we should act them out.
No, we can play.
Well,
we can
well-
act it. That's what acting is, right?
I guess
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. That's what I learned in acting school.
method acting actually dies.
Hold on.
What channel should I drop this in for y'all to see? I'll just
and-
drop it in campaign discussion.
Okay.
Where did it go?
Isn't it
Oh,
character
game
discussion?
That's,
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
I meant. Game discussion.
Oh, you got it as a text.
No. I copied it I copied it on my phone so I could send it as text. I wasn't sure if we were supposed to show
Mhm.
everyone.
You do know that you have one part of the act missing.
Oh, we need to activate it all.
Oh, probably the king.
Wait, so so I have to read it then.
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me. Okay, I suppose I'll read it.
Your title says The Bewitched. And after reading it, this is the synopsis of your character. Where is your chat here? The Bewitched. There you go.
Gotta read this. It's all in fancy writing. Can you? Oh, I can't.
I'm trying to save mine. I don't know what I'm doing.
For this, obviously, you can share your information. You have to coordinate your play. You have to plan how are you gonna play it. And if you play satisfactory, the curse is gonna live.
Mm-hmm.
What was my curse?
Oh, your curse. A voice in your head commands you instructions. Whenever you are faced with a choice, you randomly decide which choice to make.
Okay, but that's like a fork in the road kind of choice. It's not like reading this thing.
Uh-huh. Like if you have to decide to save your ally or kill the monster, you determine that randomly.
Yeah. Okay, it's very important we remove this anyway. They're all terrible.
Mm.
Can you paste the text of my thing in there somehow?
Do you mean share the image?
Well, I meant like the way Brutus had it, but yeah.
Oh no, I cannot do that, sadly.
Okay, let me.
Give me a second. I'll do the same thing.
Yeah, can you share my image, or I'll just copy it. Hang on.
I can do it.
Okay. Because I haven't even read it yet. It's
Whoops,
hard to read the
that's not the
cursive.
Freaking Brutus, your copy paste. I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't pick it up as well because the cursive.
Yeah, it is freaking your brothers plot against each other.
The fourth son of the king.
Well, you figure it out, all right. Figure it out. Mine said sand too. That's why my message has a edit because I was making it sun.
The son of a
We need to piece this together. So
Oh, we need all the pieces first. You're missing mine.
Am I?
Bewitched. Yep. It's the
Okay.
image above the last thing.
yeah, but the one
Sorry.
the trader is the one that's really the connector that's fooling everyone to kill each other.
I think the traitor is like society, man, since we're brothers. Unless our
We
stories
all
are
live in
different.
society.
Yeah, we're all brothers in this family.
Hmm.
Perhaps we act out the play of us trying to all fight for this kingdom. Well, I guess I'm not.
No.
I'm the third son.
Yeah, because Max will tell me
I'm the youngest of you guys.
to be his protector, and then tell me and Rain to hang you.
Yeah, that works.
But there's some other things. You trust and probably agree to minor favors for that. Killing and cover up the death of the brother at the end of it.
Here, I'll send. Well, I guess they're all kind of sent shittily. Am I missing any?
No, they're all there. Okay, I know what I have to act out anyway.
Yeah, I know what I
I'm-
have to act out as well.
Oh
But
yeah,
I'm
we-
supposed to be
yeah.
the last to die.
You're the last to die?
Well, mine says so. Like these premonitions come true.
Okay.
One of them is that two
Yep.
brothers
Amazing.
die,
Yeah.
and then I know I'm next. So then I leave a poison needle to kill the third one, and I
Oh.
flee and become an insane beggar. So yeah,
I'm glad you figured that out. I was like, what's a pacing needle?
paisan.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said that's too much poison. The Simpsons, Macbeth.
Okay, so I think we all need to know then what the others are doing as well and what
Mhm.
our parts are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm writing out like a spark notes.
Nice. Let's plug it into ChatGPT and tell it to give us a play. Don't shake your head.
But the first to die is you, right, Brutus?
Yeah, I'm thinking we have some sort of gathering where perhaps my character is a brother that tries to like bring us to peace, and then that's what brings the other brothers to conspire against the others, and then that kind of brings upon the downfall of our family.
Hmm.
But maybe we like start out with a central event where we're all together, and then maybe have a couple. I don't know how in depth we have to go, but if we need to have scenes with the other brothers conspiring, we could do something like that, and then leading to all of our deaths.
Oh, there has to
In
be
order.
there has to be no speech at all. It can only be like, oh, we speak, and then I'm
we have to
afraid of the
pantomime?
shadows. It could be whatever. It's a play.
You can talk.
It's a play, yeah. Why couldn't we talk?
Oh, I'm just saying that the play doesn't need to have speech in it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But yeah,
yeah. That kind of adds to the art of it. I like that.
Yeah, that's not talking. Because there's more chance for us to fuck it up.
Hey, okay, all right. What does that work then? Like maybe we all have this meeting, and then the brothers get together, conspire to kill me. The other brother decides at that meeting that he can't deal with the drama anymore, and then leaves, leading to our conclusions where
Well,
I get
there's
murdered.
one before that because I'm afraid of shadows. I got a demonic shadow, and Max is my
Uh-huh.
protector. And because Max is my protector, I feel safe with him. But he fools me into hanging you, and then tells me to poison Rain.
And you
No,
say
I
no.
don't. I don't. I'm not supposed to die
No.
Yeah,
by
no.
you.
I'm just overcome by guilt, and the shadow just will take me in the nightmare and stab me.
You're the haunted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to. Yeah. So you to kill you. Someone has to ask you to kill the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But not
so
me.
as the traitor, I convince you to kill the third son, which is the martyr, with the other brothers. All three brothers kill the martyr.
Mm-hmm.
And then I try to convince you to poison the second son,
Yeah,
to
that's
which you
Rain.
say no.
Yeah.
No,
And
I'm the
then
first son.
I'm the fourth.
First son is in like firstborn, so I'm the oldest son. You're the youngest, so you're the fourth son.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you tell me to help you hang together with their brother Brutus, and after that you tell me to poison, but I don't do it, and the shadow that follows me kills me. And how was yours? What was the poison that killed Max? That you did, Rain?
So I basically, yeah, the first part of the text is kind of just fluff. So but the gist of it is, I witness, not like literally, but over the course of whatever the life, two of my brothers die, and then the third one I poisoned by putting a needle where they'll sit down, poison needle, and then
Ah,
I flee somewhere. Yeah.
okay. We got it settled then. So first death, second death, third death, and you're insane.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know how I fit into the first part of your story. I guess I conspire with the trader, and then at a later point I put a needle under his. Who's the third son? Is Max?
I'm the third son.
No, you're the third son. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd be the second son.
But
So are we starting with? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Did you first get it together in the meeting, Brutus?
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
because it says that I tried to brokerage peace between our family, but it seems like it didn't go anywhere. Right, I believe. Well, it says that I've made distant connections with my hair competitors, so
Oh yeah, we're all heirs to the throne, of course. Yeah.
yeah, see, so I got a vision from my God asking me, well, I sought out aid, and then it said that if we continue to try to get rid of one another, that we'll fall into ruin. And then after hearing this news, I preached to my brothers unity and forgiveness.
Mm.
Well, it says to my brother, but they won't listen. It doesn't say which one. But yeah, I imagine perhaps maybe I sent out a letter as dad's dying soon. We got to figure this out. We're a family. Blood is thicker than water type deal.
That is not the correct saying.
Yes, it is.
No. The
And this is why we're fighting.
the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb is the original saying. It's actually the other
Oh
way
yeah,
around.
but
Yeah,
it's
he's right.
yeah, so it's actually brotherhood is stronger than family. Or covenant can be anything.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm calling off the meeting.
That's why we killed you. That's why we killed you.
With the kingdom. I'm over it.
You will hang for this.
Yeah. I'm sure I will.
Okay,
Alright.
we maybe we could use our friend as a judge.
Which friend? The doctor, Professor Scan?
Scan?
Yeah. He could like a dress rehearsal. We do a dress rehearsal.
Oh, didn't you find a couple of masks? Do you have the demon mask
they're
for
in
me?
the. Well, I don't have them, but we can go get them. And
Oh, I'm getting
They're
a
in the-
demon mask, and I need a broom handle and like a cloak of shadow so I can have them around me all the time.
yeah, that's a good idea. There's supposed to be a shadow follow me, so I'll put one of the masks on the fox. I'll make him.
Oh, you
I'll get Carol
already
to
you
sit up
also
on
have a
the
shadow following you. You all have shadows.
Yeah. I mean, I assume the shadow is like the puppet master and all this.
The haunted one is being followed and haunted by a shadow. The bewitched has a voice in their head.
Ah. And the bewitched is Rain then.
Yes. But there's still like a shadow thing follow me or something.
Mm.
Okay,
Well,
so
can
what
your-
is the first?
can
We
our
know
fox
how
go
it
first?
ends is I put a needle under Brutus, you die, then I flee and become mad. So that's how it ends. What's
No,
how does it
Brutus
get
gets
to that
hanged.
point?
Yeah.
But he
You put the needle under Max because I die in the sleep. By the
But mine
shadow
says
king.
the third. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't specify which. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I poison Max.
Who's the martyr?
So that's the. So I'll work backwards. So before that, you
I
two
am
die.
Max.
How?
Thank you.
What?
He's
He asked
doing
who the
it.
martyr
He's doing
was.
it. He's writing the entire play for us.
Max is writing the script.
Oh, okay. So that's the. Yeah, I was thinking you should do bullet points. So that's the end. Then so before that, you two have to die, and that one of the ways that happens is the trader, which is Max, convinces. Is it me and?
me and you to kill?
Is it me and you?
Yeah.
It must be because
It would have to be,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're hanging Brutus, and then
Okay, so we hang Brutus. Then
Yeah.
how do you die?
And staging it as a suicide.
then Max tells me to poison you, but I don't do it, and my demon shadow kills me in my sleep by stabbing me with a dagger. And then it's only
Okay.
you and Max left.
Yeah, then I put a needle down on a chair. Max will sit on it and die. Then I just leave and go mad. Okay, so that's it.
Right. Are we ready then? Are there any props we can put on?
Just the masks. I think.
That's why I'm having the demon mask. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's
I
have
thought
it
maybe
here.
there
So-
was some
Ooh, it's going
dusty
like this.
crops lying
Yeah.
about, or dusty clothes.
Hmm.
The scene begins. The year is 1321. Do you have the script for us, Max?
I got through the Spark Notes, and I was in the middle of writing the
Yeah, good.
the actual like script, but I can just post what I have.
It'll give us
It's like a
what we're
screenplay
doing.
or a storyboard, I guess.
Ooh, he- at least gives us what we know, like enough to know what the others got as
Yeah,
well.
less confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's all get the masks. So assume we have them now. There's like a mask for each if you
Yeah.
want. I'll throw one on Camo to make him look like a
Cool.
shadow. Yeah. To make him look bitchin'.
Hell yeah.
And what else do we need? Can we do like
We're gonna need
Um,
some a rope or something to hang me with.
but it can be like super abstract, like we can
Yeah. Maybe we use like a rope or not a rope, but like a shirt or something that breaks easily, so that way after I die, I fall to the floor, and then to the audience, I look dead at least a little bit. I'll sell it.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion
Ooh.
when it's
Nice.
time for at the beginning to make it sound like there's some like demonic whispers or something.
Okay. I can cast light right in the middle of the stage. That way we have some lighting to work with.
Okay. Have it come up from the bottom so it's all sinister.
Okay. Are we ready? Lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
All right. So I suppose we're all starting in the room together, like at this meeting. Is that what we're doing?
Unless you want to
It
do the
almost feel-
backstory with the shadow and all that first, but yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Bewitched.
We can start with the brothers who had something since birth, so that would be the Bewitched and the Haunted, where both of
Okay.
you have a demon haunting you and a malignant entity is whispering premonitions.
Yeah. So let's go for the first son first then. Because I'm the fourth.
Well, I guess so we just walk out then and be like play the minor illusion. Well, fuck, we need like a narrator.
No, I'm making a witch. I'm making a witch that stands and whispers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Well-
I'll kind of stand out with my mask.
Do you want me to
and then I'll-
narrate?
No, you're gonna play the dream that the witch has. That one kills the other. You and
So you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just walk in and look confused as I hear this witch. I'll kind of look. Yeah, I'll do the minor illusion whispers, and I'll look afraid when I'm confronted with this witch. And you're playing.
we're playing the
Where their
brothers
brothers
are
dying.
killing each other at the same
Yeah.
time, and try to look like we're a dream or something.
Foreshadowing or something. Fast forward moment.
Then I'll like hold my hands over my face to look like that Scream painting, you know. Like I'm in like I'm terrified of the future.
Yeah.
And then I'll like step away, so I'll kind of give the stage to whoever's
Yeah,
next.
so I'm laying in my bed, and we put the robot over Professor Scant and put the demon mask on him so he hovers around, and then I'm like sitting there very scared and looking and trying to cover my face, and I'm really afraid of the dark right now, and I'm sitting also making one of those funny faces that I'm really afraid of the dark. This is perhaps where Max enters the room to comfort me.
Yeah, as I walk up, I'm like, there, it's okay. I'll protect you from whatever's going on. It will be all right. Just coddling.
Yeah. And there we have bonded like brothers. And the next part is that you, Brutus, that want to take your part.
Do you see me come onto the stage and I'm writing vigorously as I'm sending off letters to my brothers? Some time passes, and we're all together in a room. Brothers, we cannot let our great line fall to this. You must put your petty differences aside, not only for our family, but for the people.
I'll step away, shaking my head, knowing that I'll do like one of those, or I'll step forward, you know, so it's like not stage rehearsals where it's like you're talking to the audience, but not to the other characters. I don't know what it's called, but like yeah, I'll say something like, "Oh, if only you knew, brother. It's already prophesized." And then I'll step back.
And then I will go to the side and I will think about maybe he was right. Maybe we should come together. And that's when
As
Max.
I swoop in almost like a freaking demon in their head myself. I'm just like, oh yes, come, brother. Don't you know that we've done so much for this family? Far more than any gods he's spewing off could have done. I don't think he has a place here anymore. I think he needs to be dealt away with.
Yeah, you are my protector.
And
I trust you. That is probably the best thing to do.
I'll nod my head in agreement, solemn agreement.
And then we're gonna.
Yeah, and I what is it? I place a dagger in Rain's hand, and I'm like, I think it should be you to do. Wait, what is it? No,
We're
I
gonna
place
have-
the dagger in Martok's hand, or the haunted, and say, I think it should be you to do the deed. Is that right?
We're gonna hang the bastard.
Scant is gonna say from
right.
underneath the blanket and the mask, "You gotta hand him."
Line.
Hang him. Hang him. Get the rope.
As I slowly convince everybody else, and yeah, we all. I assume this would be like a under the guise of going out to a tree to worship God. You say
Never.
kumbaya.
Yeah. And then we hold on to Brutus, and you know when they do those fake, it pull them back, go back and forth.
Brothers,
We hold
no! All I ever wanted you to know is that I love you.
Ah. I think it fades out to me, and I'm like really depressed, and I'm not feeling too well.
It's like, no, this is only the beginning. Don't you see? More needs to be cleansed.
Okay.
We need to poison the first son. Rain needs to be gone. Can't you see the demons in their head?
Okay, as I take the dagger and look at it and look up to the audience, said, "What have I done? What have I done?" And I will drop the dagger on the floor, and I will cuddle up in my little bed again like a child, like when the demon came, and lay there. And as Scant comes in and hovers and stabs me in the back in my sleep, and I'm also dead.
There is another part to that. Scant is gonna say, "The Kronos is gonna kill you, not me."
The Kronos is upon me. Give me 1 second.
Traitor! Read the script!
Read the God damn it.
Traitor. Yeah.
No, that's later. I'm the last one to die after the other one has ran away.
After the Haunted refuses to kill Rain, he's gonna be killed by his shadow, but his shadow is not actually the shadow, but it's you that's gonna to kill him for not.
Oh, I didn't
doing.
catch that part. I
Oh, yeah,
guys,
that was a plot twist. Holy shit.
I guise myself as this demon and creep into my brother's room and say, "We all have our demons, but it looks like this one's caught up to you," as I sink the blade into his chest.
Okay, while he's there, like on the other side of the stage, I'll have arrange a chair and then place a small needle and then fade away into somewhere I can observe.
In the meantime, I'll dress Brutus up as the king, because it's a dinner with the king, right?
It's a dinner with the king. As I'm sitting, it's just like, "Father, it looks like all of your other sons have left. Whatever shall we do? I'm the last one alive." I look down and I see that, like, stabbing into the side of my calf is the needle.
No! My great lineage is ending.
Now it's
And
only
in
Rain's
dismay,
part.
I'll flee, and then like I guess we'll clear the stage, and then I'll come out like with a new mask and just like start rambling nonsense. Looking for my hands outstretched, looking for food or something, speaking gibberish, and I'll walk off the stage.
And then we all come in and we bow to the audience, wait
Curtain
for
call.
applause.
And as you're bowing, you hear the echoing of a single clap. And
I knew it was coming.
looking through the unexisting crowd, you see the same visage of the old king that you saw as first you read the script, and he says, "Marvelous performance. You have lifted yourself, and you have lifted me too." As he disappears into the air, as you feel your curse being lifted up upon you. Lift off you, I mean. And you feel yourself inspired by the incredible performance you just made as everyone gains inspiration.
That was the
And
most
then
fun.
Brutus
right-
walks
yeah.
up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a lot of fun here tonight, but I think it's time we talk about a serious matter.
That was
Damn.
so very good done.
You were
Marty.
just sitting back chowing. It was so funny. You were
That was amazing.
That was some
was
really
very
fun
bad.
roleplay. That was really fun.
With that, today's session comes to an end.
Yeah.
Wait, so we got
Damn it.
nothing from that book.
We got the inspiration, man.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Damn it! I already had inspiration.
Come on, that was fun as hell.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was fun. Just you take
Your
the
reward
call.
is the
Yeah.
experience.
You can have this trombone, Rain.
Did I just get paid an
nice.
exposure?
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
And our one fan left.
Yeah.
He didn't even like the show. He left.
Mhm.
You guys fucking suck.
So same time tomorrow night or what?
Yeah.
Same time next week.
All right.
Get more, sophisticated. We
Yeah.
forgot to tell everyone where the fire exits were. It's-
True.
We did.
Or the fire
We
what?
need like a group.
Fire
name.
exits are here and there. If it fire
Okay.
happens, blah blah blah. Safety. Well, I'm off to bed, guys. Thanks for a great session.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Bye.